What's going on, guys? It's Big Man Tyson here, and today there's been a big uproar about the female protagonist thing because there's a lot of people who's with it, and then there's a lot of people who are heavily against it. Now, I'm not against people who are against having a female protagonist because that is their opinion at the end of the day, so it really doesn't matter to me. But just from my perspective, it wouldn't bother me if there was a female protagonist in the GTA 6 game, because at the end of the day it's just a video game character, you know. It's not like you're the actual female physically in real life, you know what I mean? That's how I see it. And for the people that are heavily against a female protagonist being in a GTA game, put put it this way. None of this is confirmed by Rockstar Games. You know, so for all we know, it might just be a male protagonist for GTA 6. So, for the people that's heavily against a female protagonist, none of this is confirmed. So, for all we know, it might just be a male protagonist. So, yeah. Alright, I'm going to read the article here. There will be a female protagonist. The game will feature a playable female protagonist for the first time. According to people familiar with the matter, the woman is Latina and will be one of a pair of leading characters in a story influenced by the bank robbers Bonnie and Clyde. Apparently, from what I've heard, they were a criminal couple who liked to rob banks and shit, but preferred to prefer to rob small stores, because apparently they grew up in the Great Depression or whatever, or some shit like that. I don't really know that much about them. Never really heard of them. So that's just what I heard from what other people have said about Bonnie and Clyde. Developers are also being cautious not to punch down by making jokes about marginalized groups. The people sit in contrast with previous Grand Theft Auto games. The game's release is likely 2 years away. Industry analysts anticipate that the next Grand Theft Auto will be out sometime in Take-Two's 2024 fiscal year, which runs from April 2023 through March 2024, but developers are skeptical. The game has been in development in some form since 2014, although there are loose schedules in place. People interviewed for this article said that they didn't know of any firm release date and that they expect the game to be at least 2 years away. Earlier this year, a group of designers quit Rockstar's Edinburgh office, telling colleagues they were sick of the lack of progress, is what I meant to say. Damn, holy shit. Isn't that something, guys? Alright, well, all I gotta say about that article is, if the game is good, it's going to be good. If there's a female protagonist to it, then it's just a female protagonist. But just take all this with a grain of salt, guys, because none of this is confirmed. So for all we know, we might just have a male protagonist. But if it was a female protagonist, you know, if the game is good, that's all that matters to me. But if it's a terrible game, I'll say it's a terrible game. Simple as that. But hopefully, GTA 6 will be good. Surely it will be, from all the years that we all have been waiting, because, my god, the fact that I played GTA 5 for almost 10 years. I've been playing the game for 9 years, going on 10 years, almost, which is just insane to think about. So, yeah, if there was a female protagonist, I'd be down for it, but if not, that's fine too, because either or will work for me. When GTA 6 does come out, I just honestly just hope it just goes back to being like a one protagonist character. 2, I guess that would be cool. I guess that would be okay. I stuttered there a little bit because I couldn't really get the words out, but if it was 2 protagonists, I'd be fine with it. That'd be okay, because it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But apparently there were also rumors that apparently the game was going to have 4 protagonists. Like, damn, that's more than GTA 5's story mode, because GTA 5 had 3 protagonists, and if GTA 6 had 4 protagonists, god damn, that would be a lot. But man, that'd just be too many people to keep up with, it would seem like to me. Because three was already enough for GTA 5, it felt like. So overall, I just hope GTA 6 just has just one protagonist, and they can just focus on that character. I just hope I just hope they go back to one protagonist is all I hope. And I know I've said this in multiple of my videos. The game is likely to come out in 2024. That's just the best case scenario. And if it don't come out and like I've mentioned before, if it don't come out in 2024, it's coming out in 2025. And if it don't come out in 2025, then the game's just never coming out at all. Like, it'd just be a myth from that point. But God forbid that we don't have to wait that long. So therefore, I think it's coming out in 2024, and I would say the game is going to be based in GTA Vice City, like a modern day Vice City would just make the most sense, because I can't see it taking any other place besides a modern day Vice City. But that could change and it just be a completely different city. But something tells me it might just be a modern day Vice City, you know? And then there was also other rumors that apparently there was supposed to be like 4 different maps. I think, could be wrong about that, but that's another thing I heard. Who knows if that was even true or not, but golly. Because apparently it was supposed to have 4 protagonists, 4 different maps, but apparently they're cutting it down a bit. So, there's just been all kinds of rumors. It's hard to keep up with it. But like I said, I think it's likely GTA. Not GTA, I meant to say it's likely to take place in Vice City, if anything. That's what I think. But other than that, it's been Big Man Tyson, and I'm out, guys. Peace, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Have a good one, you guys.